Hey everybody, Nicole here with the Gadget Repair Expo. And I just wanted to make sure my mic was on. Okay. So glad to be live here with everybody. Again, we're going to talk about the expo, but today we've got two other topics that we're going to touch on, which I think everybody should stick around and hear about. Marketing and using local influencers, like social media influencers in your area, to increase your business visibility. So I'm excited about that topic. And so I have some really amazing people on this live. I'm going to go ahead and let Martin go first because we're on his channel, his YouTube channel as well. So Martin, do you want to do an introduction and just say who you are, and in case someone for some odd reason doesn't know who you are? Say it in Spanish too.
All right. Yeah. Thanks everybody for being here. My name is Martin. We do micro soldering for businesses to help their fix their devices for their customers. They do mailings. We do a lot of videos on YouTube on how to do it. And then whoever doesn't have the equipment or the knowledge or the resources, they can always send it to us, and then we can send them back once it's all fixed. Mi nombre es Martín Organista y hacemos lo que es reparaciones de teléfonos como para otros negocios, al igual que aquí localmente. Hacemos microsoldadura y en eso nos especializamos.
I think you're done, but I don't know. Okay.
I'm done.
The awkward pause kind of gave me, Okay. Thank you, Martin. I always appreciate your translation because we want to reach everyone, and it is very, very helpful that you're always here to do that. So, all right, let's go step back one to Tony in case someone doesn't know who you are. Everybody should know.
I gotta do an Arabic translation.
Yes, can you? Because we have so many attendees that actually,
that speaks Arabic.
Yes,
right?
So
All right, now you're gonna get it once and for all. Finally, from Tony speaking Arabic on a live.
Oh, I love it. Okay, let's do it.
So, for those who don't know me, my name is Tony Baker. I am the CEO and the owner of GSM Warehouse. We are a wholesale company that offers pre-owned certified devices, and we have been in the market since 2013 in the wholesale industry, so 11 years, and we have been in the cell phone industry in general for over 15 years. And we supply pre-owned certified devices to you, cell phone repair shops. And I can't wait to see you at the GRE, Vegas this time. So we're going to go to Arabic. I'm just going to say it. So, السلام عليكم جميعا. معكم توني بيكر من GSM Warehouse. احنا شركة تليفونات بنبيع أجهزة خلوية لمحلات التليفونات مستعملة مضمونة 90 يوم كفالة عليهم. إلنا بالماركت إلنا 11 سنة من 2013. تليفونات وآيبادز وآبل واتشز موجودة عندنا إن ستوك. كل الأجهزة كل الأنواع، وتواصلوا معنا وبنشوفكم إن شاء الله في شهر 4 في لاس فيغاس في الجي.
Okay, yay. Okay, that was great. You're also done. Another language I definitely would have a hard time learning.
That's how much we diverse in the GRE.
That's right, and I love it. I love it. It's great so much. We even take children, so that's okay. You can let the child stand in the camera, and it is totally okay.
You got to start them young.
Yeah, that's right. Shoot, you guys know. All right, Chris, go ahead. Then I'll let Martin go. We'll just kind of go around.
What's up, y'all? It's Chris, eye doctor. I'm not as famous as Tony, but I will be one day. But I'm Chris, Savannah eye doctor. I got 2 locations here in the Savannah, Georgia area. We have a mobile fleet. Mobile. We do mobile repairs as well. I'm also, I guess I'm the influencer for my area. So, I'm the social media influencer in Savannah. So I guess that's really what helps us a whole lot. I do social media as well. But yeah, that's me. We fix phones, all that good stuff. We do funny videos with my kids fixing phones and people just seem to love them. Funny videos of them breaking them, just incorporating, family, because family business, but I incorporate family in everything I do because it's just a part of our business. So yeah.
Awesome. You know what, Chris? I just realized something. I need to talk to you after the show. I have something really cool for you and your family. So I'm going to give you something. I just realized you're an influencer in Savannah.
Yeah, that's
So there's actually an event going on there, and I have a package for influencers. I'm going to give it to you. So just let's talk afterwards.
Oh, the podcast guy that's coming?
No, it's a balloon, like a hot air type situation, like a big event.
I saw the Facebook ads.
You saw the ads.
I did see it.
Just talk to me after. Okay.
All right.
Don't let me forget. Look, we got a very own local influencer, and we're going to talk about this today. Tony is reaching out to influencers. I'm using influencers in local markets. This is going to be a great talk. I can't wait. All right, Milton, go ahead.
Hey, how are you guys? I'm from Phone LCD Parts. My name is Milton. We sell parts, accessories, machines. If you guys need any machines that need to be repaired, like TBK, skin separator machines, we service those. We can help you guys out. I know there's a lot of guys in the groups. I could do it without a machine, but machines are always better than humans, and their success rate is much better. The repair depots use them. So if repair depots use them and they hire the best people, then chances are the machine is always better than the human.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So, by the way, I've been to Savannah, Georgia, and I loved it. I always passed the I-95. I was going down to Florida between Miami and New York because I'm a New Yorker, and I'm always going there, and I'm always like there.
Get out of Florida, man.
Hours. I love Florida. I'm actually going there next week, so maybe I'll come by Savannah again. So I like that area.
A nice pass-through visiting spot. I don't know why people love it to visit, but I mean, I like living it. People do love to visit that.
You know what? Well, I know that it's beautiful because I went through there a couple weeks ago, but I haven't stayed there. But all right, so let's get to it. Gadget Repair Expo. Everybody is going to be there that's on here. Chris is going to be a speaker. Tony, you're a speaker. Milton, your PLP, of course, is our premium platinum sponsor. And then Martin, you're going to be doing a demo and you're a judge on the micro soldering competition, which the prizes for that winner are growing every day. I feel like we're like $1,000 cash. We've got some other stuff. It's all online. I don't have it memorized. But if you want to compete in the micro soldering competition and you want to be listed on our website as the best micro solderer, you want to get that WWE style GRE belt, you want to have your picture online with the judges, Martin, and we have 2 other amazing judges, and you want to be, have your business linked back to, and you want to receive all those prizes, make sure you go register online. We also have our back glass competition. And this week we announced Injured Gadgets is our sponsor for the screen replacement competition. And so if you just replace screens, we get it. Or if that you feel like you're really, really good at that, then definitely compete. Now, you don't have to sign up in advance to compete in the screen replacement competition. It is only $5. Bring a crisp $5 bill with you to the show. You go up to the Injured Gadgets booth, you pay the $5, and you compete right there. By 1:30, we have to have 2 main competitors that are the fastest, best quality screen replacements, and then they will compete head-to-head in the octagon before the back glass competition and before the micro soldering competition. And so you will get to compete in the octagon, so that's always exciting. So this show is going to be wild, crazy, so much going on. We have tons of amazing speakers. The schedule is up online. We do have a new schedule coming out next week. There's going to be some more great things added. So keep checking that schedule. Make sure you're planning your visit. So make sure you guys visit the website. So you can get free tickets right now while we're live. Use GRE free, go to the website, and you can get your free ticket, okay? So I'll drop in a little bit more about the GRE, but let's talk about our topics. So marketing. I'm going to let Tony, Chris, Milton, you guys kind of chime in as you want to, and let's talk about different. Tony, you want to go first? Some different ways that you're marketing.
Tony said it's slow. You said it's slow for some people, right?
I did. So I'm gonna take a few minutes to talk because I'm leaving at 6:30, as you know, Nicole.
Then let's do influencers and marketing and do that real quick so we can.
Yes. So for a lot of people, I've been realizing that the complaints on the groups or the chats between me and a lot of the customers saying that the business is not as it should during the income tax season. So I've realized what are the gaps and what are the issues that people are facing, and why it is slow at their specific locations. A lot of the people that have been in the industry for so long had seen a dip into the stores or into the sales. And one of the biggest reasons for that is those owners, those business owners, have not kept the marketing as on the same level as they've done it in the past when they first opened the store. Now, you remember, if you opened back in 2018, 2019, I'm pretty sure all of us have done marketing to market your store, to show that, to show your community you are the new guy you're the new guy on the streets. 2020 to 2023, none of us needed marketing. There was a lot of money in the field. There was a lot of people got money, and no one has needed any kind of marketing. We're just happy with whatever comes through the door because we barely can keep up with it. So 2024 hits, and we are realizing that welcome back to 2018 or 2017. Now, what a lot of people had forgot is you cannot compare your business to the past 3 years that had passed, because those are they're just years that will never happen again. So you should compare your business sales to 2019, 18, and 17, and if you were open before that, previous to that. So, and you have to compare the marketing that you are doing now compared to what you were doing back in 2018 and 19. And I'm pretty sure that the marketing you're doing now is zero compared to what you were doing when you first opened. So that is the problem that a lot of people are facing right now, not knowing that they've done marketing when they've opened the business, and there was probably not as much as competition as there is now, because in the past 3 years, with the money that's been floating in the streets or in the market, there's more people that either had one location that expanded to two,
Tony,
that expanded to 5. I am one of those guys. In 2020, March of 2020, I've had 6 locations, and as of today, I have 14 locations. So we expanded over 60 or 55% of my company just in the past 4 years. Now, relying, of course, on the inflation and the money that's floating in the market. So we expanded more. So you have to compare your business back in 2018 and 19 and how much marketing you were doing. Now, the market has shifted. The generation has changed. The marketing has changed. There was no TikTok. There was no influencers. There were no, it wasn't the cool thing. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, for some old dogs like me, it is what it is. It made Chris become an influencer, because that is what's trending. I guarantee you, if Chris did not have a cell phone repair shop and didn't know that the marketing or the influencers is the new best thing, he would not be the guy doing these videos. But he is in the cell phone business. He understands the marketing, and he is that guy to save himself some money to hire some influencers. He became an influencer himself. Now, not all of us are in the store doing repairs or can or have the knowledge or as beautiful as Chris. So we can't all be influencers like Chris. So if you can't be that person, hire someone. So I always say this: if you don't know something, hire someone that knows it. And touching base on that subject, in the recent months, I actually became one of those believers that believe that influencers are the new marketing tools. So I've ended up hiring a marketing company that does professional videos for my stores, and actually having them manage my social media platforms along the way every month. Then also using these marketing companies with their connections with the influencers in the streets right now. They could be restaurant influencers. They could be anybody. You got to understand, you are a cell phone repair shop, so your customers are everybody. You know, the people that eat, the people that sleep, the people that fly, the people that travel. Your customers are everybody. So even if you find an influencer that does restaurant videos, it's okay to pay him $100 to fix their iPhone 11 for free and tell them, come in here and do a video for me. My influencers videos have got me so much money into my new restaurant that I opened up versus the paid sponsored ad that I've done on social media. So each video had probably
crazy, right, Tony?
Huh?
It's crazy, right? How you can have like an influencer video do 10 times better than like a Facebook.
They're cheap too. You know what I had to do? One person I paid him $100. The second person I fixed their iPhone 13 Pro Max, which costed me $120. That's it.
Easy marketing.
All I had to do.
The best part about the content is if it's good content, you can run an ad of that actual video and like tons of people to see it. It's engaging, it's fun, they love it. Like, and they'll say, "Oh, I need to go see Holy Fry," or "I need to go see, you know, yeah."
And that's what happened is because the marketing right now is different. It is not the same way we used to know about it a long time ago. I promise you, I paid $500 for a sponsored ad on Facebook. It's one comment. I paid $100 for an influencer. There's 137 comments and over 30,000 views. So you tell me what's making it right now. So I think we really need to focus on the right marketing. Let me give you an example. One of my franchisees knows a local page. It's called Real Tampa, and that page has 252,000 followers on it. Okay, every time he posts a video, he would get about 12,000 to 17,000 views, and he would get about 20 to 30 comments on it. His business is going up like I'm telling you, he took over the store back in December. I think he'd have done 70% higher sales since December until now, since before December. So the rising of the numbers all he pays is $400 a month for that influencer to post his videos every couple of days. So the results that we're getting from the influencers is, outrageous. It's unbelievable. I can't tell you how much or how good it is until you actually try it for your local store. Try it. You're not losing nothing.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Nicole. I believe you, Martin, and I'm sorry, Chris. Sorry, this is the first time we meet. I think all three of you guys are influencers, right? I think even I would say Tony Baker is an influencer. What do you guys?
I don't consider myself an influencer. I don't feel like I have enough followers. I mean,
more followers than me.
I'm trying to grow it. If you think of it like followers, I'd say maybe LinkedIn. I have a lot more followers on LinkedIn, I feel like, and I'm growing like a lot every day. But I don't have a big YouTube channel. It's probably around 7,000 now. And then my LinkedIn is probably around 13,000 connections. And then I found out that there are influencers that don't have that many connections, but they can still get you a lot of visibility. So I've been able to
exposure.
I've been able to reach influencers like with maybe 5 to 20,000 followers on different platforms, and they're in a niche like family. And so it's like my niche. Well, if you're in my niche, like you, PLP, right? If you were to come to me, like say as an influencer and say, hey, we want to give you this and you do this, well, I'm in your niche, right? So I think it's also finding influencers that may be in your niche, but see, like Tony was saying, you can also go to influencers in different niches if you're trying to just reach a broad range of people, but if I'm trying to reach people that have kids or families, I want to go to an influencer that their content caters to that. You know what I mean? And then they may not have a ton of followers, but if I'm trying to reach locals, I don't have to reach the whole world. I want to reach influencers that are really well known in that specific area. You know what I mean? So I don't know what really makes you the label influencer. I definitely would say 100% Chris and Martin. If you base it on followers, they have a ton of followers. Tony's like me, like
pretty similar to Nicole. Yeah.
Yeah. We're known in our industry, but like, I mean, nowhere else, you know what I mean? But, but when you talk like Chris and Martin, they have a lot of visibility, like on specific platforms. I mean, Chris,
the C customers, the C clients.
I mean,
I'm
thankful.
I'm more B2B. You guys are more.
Yes.
They're more B2C. The C clients, the guy who wants to learn how to fix devices or want to fix their device.
Well, not even that. They just have a lot of followers. It can be people that have just seen their content and liked it.
The content they make, I think, the content they make is more interesting. Let's put it that way.
Right.
It grabs you. It grabs you. I would say we share information, but sometimes we get too boring for people. You know what I mean? I'm
very boring. Yeah. I mean, maybe my like personal TikTok, but even it's not even big. Like it's like 50,000, and I'm like posting nothing good on there. I'm not making any money. It's like me just having fun.
See, that's the thing with influencers is what people don't understand is you have to be you have to be somebody behind a screen in person to influence people. With probably me and Nicole, we probably would write something that would influence you. But again, we're in a generation that don't like to read. They like to see. You know what I mean? And we're in a generation that they like to see broken phone. They'd like to see role play what Chris's does. They like to see crazy stuff, with micro soldering. Like, what is this? So it's curiosity is what pulls them in. There's more curiosity to watch the entire video versus reading 2 words that could probably change your life. And in my opinion, I think if I would have met someone like Tony 15, 20 years ago, I would have been in a whole different ball game. And that is what I try to share with people is someone knowing somebody could change your life. And
yeah, totally.
Yeah, I want to be someone's role model, and I help people to not make the same mistakes as I've made to save that time.
Yeah, but you know what, Tony? A part of that is, though, the reason you are who you are is because of those mistakes.
True.
You see, so we say that to people, but then it's like, I had to go through that. I can't change not one thing I did wrong because it made me
I would not.
Yeah. And so, but yeah, Milton, it's a good perspective that you have there, but I don't know what makes you an influencer, but I would say for anybody that's on here and is like, how do I use local influencers? Don't think of just 100,000 followers or 2 million followers. Think of the 10, 5, 20,000, 30,000. But you need to make sure that it's for your market. And there's actually tools out there that you can use to analyze their platforms that'll tell you the percentage is in this city, this percentage is that, and you can use those tools. There's even websites like Collaborator or something like that. There's websites where you can actually find influencers. Just put in a city and it'll pull them up, and they actually have profiles. And they say, okay, pay me $200 and I'll post 2 videos, or pay me $1,000 and I'll post a video. So like there are different.
What was that called again? What was it called again?
Let me find my websites I've been using because I don't have them like memorized, and then I'll just paste them in here.
That is interesting.
They don't even charge that. They don't. They charge. I got an influencer that's coming on Friday, 8:30 p.m. to my restaurant that has 127,000 followers, and all he needs is 3 meals for him and his other friends. That's
Tony. But how do you find them? What has been your strategy?
I grabbed one side of the string, and they just one bringing me another, literally. Like, so I honestly, the first thing I've done is I met this marketer who does my videos. And I asked him, do you know any influencers? He introduced me to this girl who has about, I think it was 27,000 followers. This girl got me the guy that has 32,000 followers. And now they're finding you. You're not finding them. They're finding you. They're in your DM saying, hey, man, I have 127,000 followers. Can I come in and get a meal and just share it with my friends?
So you just found them in your market online by doing searches on Instagram.
Yes.
TikTok.
Yes.
And then you just messaged, hey, I'm a business owner, and
for the first two. And then after that, 20 follows, they're finding me. I'm not finding them. They're seeing your videos on these 2 pages that I found. And now they're knowing that. So it's kind of like a reputation that gets in the streets that you are looking for influencers. and then you are not cheap on your business. You have to understand these influencers, if they feel that you are cheap, they're not going to knock your door. They're going to go to someone else.
Let me ask this, Martin. I mean, you are considered an influencer, I would say. Personally, I think you're an influencer. So we're going to call you an influencer. If somebody wanted you to post something about a product, a business, what is intriguing to you and how can they reach you? Because a lot of times I have found it's just hard finding how to reach them. Like you reach out to them on social media and it's like they don't even open your message, you know? So like, how would you say, Martin, how would somebody, and then Chris, I'm going to ask you next, so be ready. So Martin, what would you say if somebody wanted to reach out to Easy Fix on YouTube and wanted you to post some information, they want to send you some tools and give you some money to talk about their product? First, I know you got to make sure it's good stuff, but what would you say? How would they contact you?
So the first thing will be a call. For me, will be a call. Normally, all the messages.
Numbers, you guys just list your numbers online like that?
Yes. Like on our business address.
I don't give out my phone number.
Yeah, Nicole. Nicole, that's why you got two phones.
Correct. So because most of the things I personally don't open all the messages from like TikTok. I don't see it at all. TikTok.
Right.
We have about 13,000 followers there on TikTok, and normally I just don't have time to go through all of them.
Right.
And then I just select one or two, and then that's it. Sometimes I'm thinking of responding to them, but I forgot. But to a call, it's difficult to say, hey, I'm a distributor and I sell parts, and I would like to send you some parts. And normally we're happy to receive parts. We're happy to test parts.
You hear that, Milton?
Yeah, always happy to get the parts.
I wish somebody would send me.
Be calling you after this call.
Equipment to test out. I would love to get some free repair equipment. I get stuff like tools, and I even got this huge.
Go down with the phone a little bit, Tony.
I want you to see the
food.
The
I want to see food.
Oh, I see the video.
Oh, the shares. I was looking at the food.
Oh, that's crazy.
So you DoorDash to New York?
So I just paid this girl $150.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of shares. That's a lot. And
1957 shares, 1570 likes, and I've got so much customers from a video like this that, of course, I made more than $150. So those are the things I was telling people is the influencers, and how to find them.
Got it. Man, I'm excited to get back into the Instagram and the TikTok then, because jeez.
Yeah, we're dinosaurs. I know, it's okay.
No, into the Instagram, because I called it the Instagram. That's why.
The Instagram. and that's I'm forced to, but I believe Nicole, you like, if you don't know something, you don't have the time for something, I would hire someone. They're not that expensive, and you don't have to stick with one person. I would stick with multiple people, and I'm actually thinking about doing another run for influencers, like to call them again and say, hey, come again and do another video. You know what I mean? If you're spending $500 a month on marketing, it's nothing. I know people that spend $3,000 on Google search, and it's just people are not Googling things no more. The reason that I've realized that, for example, that TikTok is winning because you could see something in 30 seconds versus seeing it in 30 minutes on YouTube. So now people are going to TikTok and saying, how can I install a computer? How can I install on TikTok? So that's why these social media platforms are booming, is because they're giving seconds.
That's
Martin, I've seen your reels. Martin, I've seen his reels, and he's always with those quick repairs, and I'm like, oh, I'm learning how to do repairs,
Yeah,
Tony, I have some good news, and I want to announce it. Yes, to your prayer room.
Okay. Thank you.
That was quick, huh?
Thank you. I appreciate you.
We said, of course. What are you talking about? So you can spread the news.
Yes.
Nobody feel worried that they have to leave or that they can't find somewhere. We will make sure that there's a secure area and a private place. It's not going. They're going to have to be in front of everybody, and we will take care of everybody. So
I appreciate you. I do have to run. I want to make one last thing before I run. I am I will be speaking at the GRE, and I think I impressed myself with the speech that I have. So tune in. You will only hear it for the first time at the GRE at my session. I have a very, 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 very powerful speech that will probably change your entire business structure. I am talking about cell phone repair management or cell phone repair store management, and that's what I will be talking about. So tune in. I'll see you at the GRE.
Awesome. Thank you, Tony, for being here. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you, and have a good week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Okay, that was great. Okay, so guys, so back to influencers. Chris, I want to ask you. So you're an influencer. I mean, how do people, I mean, like, how do you find, my thing is anybody who's watching, I want them to get some tips on how to find influencers and how to contact them and not end up like in an inbox, not responded to.
Repeat that one more time.
Yeah. So anybody that's watching, I want them to be able to know how to use influencers for their cell phone business, you know, but say that, okay, say you're Chris, you're in their area, you're in Savannah, and they want to market in Savannah and they want to reach out to you. They see you have 100,000 followers, but how do they realistically reach you and catch your interest and you not think that they're spam?
I'm not going to lie. Email. I go through the emails that we get. We do get a lot of emails, but I really pick and choose the people who we even do stuff with. I mean, we've done a couple of.
You did one for the GRE recently, which was freaking amazing. We're about to run an ad.
I mean, that was that was more of an obligation, so I had to.
Yeah.
It was part of the job. But, you know, a lot of times I really do like pick and choose, and I filter through the ones that I even want to do, because some of them just don't make sense. Like, why are you telling me that you want me to promote your hairdryer? Like, you know, do I look like I need a hairdryer? But ultimately, you know, we always pick and choose the ones. If it's something that we like, if it's something that we would actually use, then that's what we would go through. But a lot for us, me personally, it's email. Like my emails is what we really pay attention to. The TikToks, you know, we got, I mean, over 100,000, 120,000 followers on there. So the TikToks, I'll go through the messages that they send. Sometimes I'll just kind of brush them off, because most of the time it's free product. But ultimately, when they're actually trying to pay you to do a video, that's when that's what piques my interest, when they actually want to send us some money to do a video. The
dollar is talking.
Yes, like money talks. A lot of, you know, they'll do free product, and the free product is cool, but everybody wants to give you free product. You know, a free product is nice, but you put some money in my pocket, that's even better.
I hear that. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody gave us the muscle arms.
And it doesn't even have to be a lot. It, you know, like Tony was saying, you know, $100, $150. If you imagine an influencer that's done 10 videos and everybody paid them $100, that's $1,000. You know, and a lot of smaller creators will even do that. You can, if you see that they have great videos and their content is good, just tell them, hey, you know, I have, you know, this type of business. You know, I fix this, I fix that. If you need anything done, let me know. If you do a video, you know, we'll pay you $100, and if it comes out great, you can take that same video and just run it as a social media ad.
Oh God, I love this. This is great. This is like a really great talk. Oh my goodness. I think this is going to help so many shop owners come up with something fresh and new. Find your local influencers. You can actually just Google hire local influencers, and there's actually websites where they list. So like one way I found, and I was looking for influencers in Jacksonville, Florida. And what I did is I put top 10 Instagram influencers in Jacksonville, Florida. And there was a blog that listed 20 influencers and linked to their profile. And I was able to verify that they were in Jacksonville. I was able to look at their following, and it was really easy. It had all their contact information. And so you can also just go to the platform, I guess, and search, you know, for influencers. I don't really find any way to search someone by their city. I don't know if anybody has any tips about that.
And because I do have to go, I'm gonna say this. Because I will be speaking, content creation plus automation equals dollar bills. So what I when I in my portion of speaking, what I'm gonna be doing is all of the tips and tricks that I've learned in just, you know, content creation in general. For the people that just want to kind of, try their hand at it, everybody doesn't have the money to just do it. But we all have a phone. Like we all have a phone we can record and we can put CapCut on and do a video. CapCut has like tons of templates. Even if it's just something generic, you can still create some content.
Easy to use. It's so easy to use.
And then, when the way I started even doing it was just, I would just have my camera with my ring light up, and I would press record and ask the customer, hey, what happened to your phone? And they tell me what happened to their phone. And, from there, we just do a quick video of us actually doing the repair. We show the customer handing us the phone, we do the repair, and then we show the customer satisfied at the end with their repair. And then, Savannah eye doctor. And I mean, from there, it just kind of grew into a bunch of silly videos, I don't know, with these kids. But at the end of the day, like everything that I use, every YouTube video that I watch, because I've also, I've educated myself on how to use these apps. So all of that stuff that I've used, I'm definitely gonna make sure I show everybody, and I'll show them from where I started, and then I'll show them where I am, from us having 0 followers on our Instagram page to us having 5,000 within a 1.5 month period just off of content. And what happens is when you're doing it on one platform, it kind of trickles over into the other platform. Oh. Am I still?
Yeah, you're up to like 100,000 followers now, right? Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah, I think TikTok we at like 115. I mean, Facebook is okay, but we're growing now. We're growing our Instagram, and our Instagram I started taking it serious about a month and a half ago, if that. I mean, we had like 28 followers, but I had this super dope video that me and my daughter did, and I posted it on YouTube. It did so great on YouTube. I said, all right, I think this is the video that's gonna help us on Instagram. And I posted it on Instagram, and then like boom, and it helps with just like the kids in the area. I mean, that's the main thing, is like these kids are breaking stuff all the time. So once it goes viral amongst these kids and they start posting it and sharing it, all that good stuff, and before you know it, people are recognizing like who we are. And they asking, can you fix this? Can you fix that? Like I had a kid come in today. His mom specifically said that he wanted to come here to the eye doctor and buy a case. I mean, it's a $10 case, but it's worth it to me. So
I love it. That is
I'm gonna say all of that stuff when I speak. So I got to get.
So do not miss Chris speaking, and I have a big announcement too. I know you got to drop Chris, but everybody wait, because I've got a big announcement that I'm going to share. So I'm actually going to share the screen right now. And Chris, you can drop it anytime. It's fine. So Repair Desk is actually going to be giving away. Can everybody see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So they're going to be giving away airfare up to $500, of course, plus a free ticket to one lucky winner. So go ahead and enter the raffle. I'm going to go ahead and drop it into the the chat area below the video. So check it out and make sure that you have your chance to
participate.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, participate. I was like, where'd you just go? Thank you, Milton. So hey, Milton, Martin, do you guys want to add to that? Anything about marketing or influencing?
I'll let Martin go first. He's an influencer. I got to listen to what he's saying.
No. Well, reaching out for collaboration is great. It always helps a lot. Even
you do local advertising in your area?
We do local advertising, yes, but reaching out to people, it grows faster. You grab their subscribers, their followers. So people that you think they know you, but they don't. They saw you first somewhere else. I have a lot of people that saw me somewhere else. They say, "Oh yes, because I saw you from there." I'm like, "Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought I was just a waste of time." But no, I mean, reaching out to people and collaborate doesn't matter how many subscribers or followers they got. They always helps. I was with Phone LCDs about a year ago, 6 months ago. And then they sent me some products, and a lot of people ask me, "Hey, where you get them? Where do you get them?" I thought everybody knew Phone LCDs because they're huge.
You're right.
Yeah,
that's what we think sometimes. I think like, oh, everybody knows who this company is. Everybody knows that company is. And in reality, some don't. And I'm like, how do you not? You know, like, are you under a rock? You know, and some people actually are. They're just so focused on their day to day that they don't look outside them. So they don't know a lot of things. So that's great. And you feel like, I know for sure, Martin, that your B2B has benefited from your YouTube following.
Correct. Yes, most of our work that we do on micro soldering is from mail. So most of the job that we do here on micro soldering is just mailings. Yes,
See?
here once in a while we get something from here local, but
Yeah.
most of them, I would say 90% of the work we do is mailing.
So if you're watching this and you're doing micro soldering in your store and you want to expand out and get business from outside of your area, starting a YouTube channel and a TikTok and just recording what you're doing and putting it on there will attract people to want to have you do repairs. And so that's great. Well, I'm so excited to have you guys at the show, and I appreciate you guys jumping on. Any final words? I mean, everybody get your ticket. Go to the show. This is the Repair Expo. You're going to learn so much to improve your business. I know some people are saying it's slow right now. I've got some people saying they're doing fine. If you're someone who's saying it's doing slow, come to the show. Learn something new, right? If you're doing fine, that's fine too. You need to come to the show because you need to still keep growing and improving, right? So this is going to be the best event so far. Yeah, thank you guys for being on. And I know you'll be on again. So.
All right. Thank you guys. Take care.
Thank you so much. Thanks.